Well, the Dallas Cowboys offense still trying to find some rhythm, and there were some good things. There were some rough things, right, that they're still trying to figure it out. But ultimately, it did not come out with a win on Sunday in Week 4 against the Green Bay Packers. It actually came out with a tie, and not the tie that you actually rock. Game days, George Teague here, Nicole Hutchison going to break down some plays, specifically with Dak Prescott. He was one of the bright spots with this offense, and absolutely, Dak has just been playing at an all-time high. He's kind of looking like that 2023 second in MVP voting type of Dak Prescott. I'm going to claim it.
I like that. Matter of fact, you know what? They kept me up late last night.
They did.
I will tell you, I wasn't very optimistic at first. I thought I was going to be asleep and done with it. And, man, they kept me hanging around because they kept teasing me. Dak Prescott, man, he did his thing. So we do want to talk about this because I need to let you see exactly why I stayed up too late last night.
Well, you said hanging around. They kept you hanging around. Well, the Cowboys were able to hang around against the Packers, right?
Yes.
It was not until late second quarter. Kind of sounds a little similar like what happened with Chicago, but it's fine. You know, they were able to put some points on the board, and specifically Dak Prescott, George Pickens, that chemistry certainly showing up.
Man, it got me so excited. You got me with the jitterbugs here, right? Just because I'm thinking about this. So we've been talking about this gentleman a lot right here, and I want you to see what he does with his eyes. So I'm a free safety, and a lot of times when he is looking right at you, there's a problem. Your feet start to get stuck, and you start to wonder what's going on, right? So he's going to be looking at him. But I need you to see right here what this motion does with Javonte going outside. So if you stop it right there, you can tell right now because he is lined up on George Pickens, they know it is a zone coverage. So now Dak goes into action. Hold on a second. Let's change this play. They are not going to cover him, right? So now you remember 3 over 56. Dak takes his eyes straight to that safety back there, freezes him, pause it. Oh my gosh, look at this ball. 1 defender, 2 defender, 3 defender. There's a football in between all of these guys on the dime, baby. Hey, I think Pickens, you moving a little too fast, baby. You moving a little too fast.
Hey, that kind of looked a little familiar, right? It kind of looked like, you know, the Dallas defense. They play a lot of zone coverage, and George Pickens obviously able to exploit, you know, find the soft zone in that soft spot in that zone coverage. But Dak Prescott, you know, he's 31 completions for 319 yards, 3 touchdowns, a rushing touchdown. You got to give Dak some love because, like I mentioned, he's been playing very well. What do you like from Dak Prescott that you've seen?
I like his confidence and his ability to be able to see. So I wanted to make sure we look at this again, right? Just because I talked about it, and he's got a lot to look at as a quarterback. Yeah. So you got a couple guys here, the indicator when he's going under motion, but more importantly, you need to watch this gentleman out here and what he does and how he attacks that leverage. So Nicole was talking about a cornerback that has outside leverage. So when number 3 goes up, he actually uses the leverage against him. So just watch it real fast. He actually goes up, takes a jab, pushes him back outside, then goes up the field. So when you can do that, make the cornerback go a little bit wider, it makes for an easier throw for Dak Prescott in this window. Now he's got to throw it over the safety's head at the same time. Look at this. I'm moving too fast. Get jiggy with it. That look like you. That look like you doing a 1-2 step.
It don't look like me. I don't move like that. But no, George Pickens, I mean, this is a guy who came into the Cowboys team, and you kind of thought he was maybe that outside guy, more of an outside guy threat. But he's certainly kind of grown in terms of his route tree, able to attack anywhere on the field. Where have you kind of seen him grow as well?
Well, you know, I kind of asked about that a little bit personally because I felt like, how is he going to react to being the number 1 guy? He actually showed it, moving him inside, just being a true professional and being able to go in there. And, man, it was awesome to be able to see him do that, right? Because that's not easy to do when you're having to move all over the place and you only got a week to try to learn all of it. So he get a lot of praise from the guys in the office and things of that nature to be able to step up the way he did.
Yeah, a lot of the receivers stepped up, right? No CeeDee Lamb means that everybody moved up a spot. GP now wide receiver 1. That meant Jalen Tolbert had to step up as well. Kavontae Turpin, well, It's no shocker that Kevontae Turpin
That's
made
right.
plays, right? But Tolbert, he faced a lot of the criticisms, but I think people forget that he actually led the team in touchdowns in 2024 and has stepped up in really big moments. He stepped up again against the Packers with a deep ball scramble drill. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's do this. So when we're talking about Dak and what it actually means, one thing that you don't know that most people don't talk about is what it actually feels like and what it looks like to be in the zone, right? Not a defensive zone. I'm talking about when you're mentally and physically just in a place where it seems like you're unstoppable. I felt like that's where Dak finally got in this past game. He was hitting everything. He could see everything clearly, and this is a play that actually shows it to you, right? So again, you got Dak right here, who is going to be pressured by our guy right here, right? And even two guys coming at him, right? And then there's going to be a third guy that actually shows up. So as he goes back, the quarterbacks are always taught first, step up. There's nothing there. Move to the right. Okay, pause it right here. He's got
Two guys.
What are you going to do if you got these big old guys running right at you? Well, I'm going to tell you what Dak's going to do. He's going to use all the training that he gets, and he's going to throw the ball right at that pylon. This is a scramble drill. Okay, from there, the wide receivers are taught to come back and try to catch the ball. So this is good. This is really good. I know some of you are going, well, how come he didn't throw it to Turpin in the middle? Well, he couldn't because he got 700 pounds of stuff at him, right? So here it is. This is a tremendous play where he gets a lot of support from his wide receiver to make a tremendous play out of this.
Yeah, Jalen Tolbert doing the little Michael Jackson, Love it. Love it. Dak Prescott under pressure, he finished with 9 completions for 134 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 turnovers. And Brian Schottenheimer saying that, if you see another quarterback playing better than Dak, I'd like to see him. Do you see another quarterback playing better than Dak right now?
I don't. I know we've been hard on him over the past couple of years and things of that nature, but right now he is playing lights out. And if he keeps playing like that, even when he doesn't have his number one wide receiver, he's going to be a tough one to stop.
Well, it's only going to be even better when we do get CeeDee Lamb back. But for now, he's got George Pickens, he's got Jake Ferguson, he's got Kevontae Turpin, Ryan Flanoy. We can't forget about him as well, stepping up in some big moments. So this offense certainly trending in the right direction. They're hoping to build on top of that of what they can do in Week 5 against the Jets.